So just recently I made a video talking about shoutouts and how I wanted to bring them back to Square One Games. I did get a lot of submissions from you guys. Roughly 8 to 12 channels are up in the queue right now. I say 8 to 12 because I know one of the emails has multiple channels, and if I remember correctly, there was 4 in that email. So anywhere between 8 and 12. And I'm currently working with the first channel now to line up an interview. This person's feeling a little bit under the weather right now, so once he gets well, we're going to line up a Skype interview and bring him up on the channel. But just know that I'm going through them in the order that I received them. And these interviews can sometimes take a couple of weeks to work out. So just because I'm not getting to your submission quick doesn't mean I'm not going to get to it, right? Like I said, it's all in the order that I received them. In the meantime, I wanted to talk about a channel that I recently subscribed to that I feel like would be right up a lot of you guys' alley in terms of what you like to watch. So let me kind of give you an idea of how I met this channel. So I was going through my YouTube comments about a week ago, and I had a person on in my comments asking me about the optional conversation trophy. I forgot the name of the actual trophy, but you guys remember in The Last of Us, you had to do all the, I think it was 37 optional conversations, and you guys know that that trophy is a little bit glitched. A lot of people are getting stuck on the 36 conversation. And so I had to go through and answer some comments from this gentleman. And in my recommended feed, my recommended videos, I saw a video titled The Last of Us Platinum Journey. And the video was like 32 minutes and I think 17 seconds long. And I was like, that's interesting. 32 minutes for that type of video. I wonder what kind of angle this channel is going to tackle, right? A platinum trophy. So I clicked on the video and I was freaking hooked, guys. I remember I was watching the video, got about 2 minutes into it, and I was like, you know what? This is not going to be a video that I just click off of. You know, sometimes you click on a 30-minute video from a channel that you've never seen before. You spend about 2 minutes up there and then you dip because you don't like the content, which is fair. But I knew I was going to like this. Within the first 2 minutes, I went and actually got some food, came back, and watched the rest of the 30 minutes of this episode. Very, very good editing. You can tell that this guy's a genuine dude, that he really does care about his content. I'm sure that this stuff takes weeks to make, because I know when I do my Road to Completion series here on my channel, which is kind of the lengthier form of the content that he creates. If you can think about our Road to Completion guides here, where I play them live with you guys, he basically does a condensed version of that. But it's more about the emotional aspect of the journey of the platinum. Whereas with the content I produce here, the long form of that show, it's just more about getting it, right? There's not necessarily any emotional value attached to it. It's just, look, let's get in there and get it done and move on to the next game. He kind of takes you through, and he even says this in the video at the beginning of all these, at least the ones I've watched. He's taking you through the highs and lows of getting your platinum. So like the best example I can give to you is, like, you know, with The Last of Us, things like the optional conversation, things like the multiplayer, which I never did for that game, but I think he had to play like 84 matches, and it was just like a long, arduous process of trying to grind it out, and he lets you know about that with his content. So I guess if you've played the game, you can totally relate to what he's saying, because we all platinum the same games. We all experience those same highs and lows. There are certain trophies in games that just absolutely suck to try to get. They're either super difficult, or they just take a lot of your time because you got to grind them out, like he said with the multiplayer. So he takes you through all that. Man, it's just so good. I cannot express to you guys how good this content is. You guys know I would not put my stamp on approval on it if I didn't think it was good. And like I said, I subscribed immediately. I then watched Uncharted 4, his Uncharted 4 Platinum Journey, which is just as good as The Last of Us. I mean, they're both phenomenal. He was going through talking about how he had to get all the collectibles in Uncharted, and it's just good, man. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm not going to show any of his content, any videos, because I haven't got his permission, and I don't want to break his trust. But I am showing you his channel right here on screen, Adam McDermott, right here. Let me take you through his playlist right quick. Like I said, this is the one that got me hooked, documenting the highs and lows of obtaining a platinum trophy in some brilliant games. Platinum Journey. He's got Uncharted 4, Doom, Shovel Knight, which I still want to play Shovel Knight myself. Batman, which was a crazy trophy. I remember getting that trophy myself back in the day. Uncharted 3, Dead Space, Dishonored. These are all games that I've covered on this channel, guys. So I know BioShock Infinite, Splinter Cell. I've covered all of these games on the channel. So I know you guys will be interested in this stuff. Looks like he's got 4 more. I know one of those is The Last of Us. He's got, let's see. He uploaded 4 days ago. So it looks like he uploads maybe like once every week or maybe once every 2 weeks, give or take. That's kind of looks like his pattern here. He's got some top 10s, video essays and opinions. I haven't seen any of these yet, so I don't know exactly what these are about. Like, I haven't seen them, but based on the title, it looks like he's just giving his opinion about the game. Reviews, his personal experiences, and smash cuts. I haven't seen these yet, but I'm pretty sure that this series is based on taking the trailer, breaking it into his own edit, and basically reproducing his own trailer. That's what I think this is. Anytime I've ever seen smash cut on YouTube, that's typically what you get. So that's what I'm thinking this is. And look, he's got Uncharted. Let's see what else he's got. Look, Dead Space. Remember Me. I know Dormouse. I know you played that game. Uncharted. There's The Last of Us. So I don't know. I think this channel is definitely worth exploring. Look, guys, he's only got 3,150 subscribers, and he's been on YouTube since 2007. Now, I don't know if that's when he created his first video, but he's been on YouTube, guys, longer than we have. I've been on YouTube since 2011, and we have 10,000 subscribers. So, you know, look, do this guy a favor, man. Do me a favor. Head over to this dude's channel. Like I said, I'm not telling you to just go over there and hit the subscribe button. You guys know I don't do that. I don't want you to go over there and just subscribe just because, right? Go over there, check out the content. Like I said, I'll recommend 2 videos in the description. I'll recommend The Last of Us and Uncharted 4, because those definitely have my stamps of approval. I have the link to those in the description, as well as the link to this dude's channel in the description. Guys, go check him out, Adam McDermott. I know he's got a Twitter as well. Let's click on that. And I don't think he's got 156 followers, guys. 156 followers. So head over there and hook him up too with some Twitter followers if that's something you guys are interested in. But that's my shout out for the day. Adam McDermott, dude, I think you're a genius, and I appreciate the work that you're putting out here on YouTube. Guys, that's all for today. I'll see you right back here in the next one. You guys be good.